We in the building. We're going to dive right into this. Today, I'm going to talk about creative financing. Creative financing has been the most lethal tool in my possession. Let me explain what creative financing is. Creative financing is when we just say, fuck the bank. Hell yeah. I know y'all. What? Yeah. Fuck the bank. Fuck the folks. Y'all want to talk about this DTI, debt to income ratio, and all of this, and this, that, and the third, and all that. Nigga, I don't want to hear nothing about that. We ain't dealing with no credit score. We not dealing with no debt to income ratio. We ain't dealing with none of that. Creative financing scratches all of that off of the table. Creative financing is when the seller becomes the bank. I'll give you an example. We're going to do a small case study right here. So I want you to take a look at this. This property, this was a fourplex when this thing was not on the market. It wasn't on the market at all. You feel me? So it was just, one of those situations. I was doing something before I even knew what it was. What I was doing was something that we call driving for dollars. I was looking for opportunities as I drove, because sometimes the best deals, literally, I'm telling y'all, some of the best deals I've ever gotten have come from driving for dollars and creative seller financing. 1, 2. Them the ones, y'all. Y'all want to know how I live with 5 shots? That's it. That's how I did it right there. But anyway, I digress. I went up there, like, excuse me, are y'all interested in selling it? She like, oh, I'm just here cleaning on behalf of the owners. I'm like, who the owner? She mentioned, she like, Ferguson Property Group. Like, Ferguson Property Group. Okay, cool. Boom. I Googled the shit. Ooh. Found a number. And I just started calling them. Boom. This girl was answering the phone. She like, nah, they out of town. Ooh. They're not around. No, they're not available. Oh, I'll be sure to pass the message. And for weeks, I didn't hear anything. I just kept calling, kept reaching out, kept trying to, tap them every week or two. And I just wasn't hearing anything back. And then all of a sudden, I got a call from a Memphis, Tennessee number. Memphis, Tennessee. I answer the phone. This is Jeremy. Boom. He's like, yo, this is Glenn. Heard that you're interested in the building. Woo. Tell me what you're thinking. And I'm like, yo, I'm interested in it. Obviously, there's a lot of delayed, and deferred maintenance on this building. I'm willing to put the money into it. I can't. This was the smooth shit. Now, I'm going to tell you this the game right here. I presented it to him like this. I was like, I can't get traditional financing on this building because of the current condition that it's in. That's it. Yeah. When I present it to you like that, when I tell you I can't get traditional financing because of the current condition, I put us in a spot here, because now either you have to be willing to do the work, which I know you don't want to do it. I know you don't want to do it. Or you have to concede that I'm not able to do this at no fault of my own. See, I'm almost presenting it like I would. If I could, I would. But see, I can't, I ain't. You feel me? But I'm still interested nonetheless. That's the smooth. So I was like, yo, I would love to get this building, but I can't. My bank is not going to finance it in this current condition. So this is what I'm going to renovate the building, bring it back to life, get it up and running. You have nothing to lose in this situation, because if I default, at least you got some repairs done on the building and you got some cash in your pocket, and right now you're not making anything. So it's a win-win. So the first thing that I want to say about seller financing is this. It has to be a win-win. You have to present it as a win-win. You understand what I'm saying? Present it as a win-win. This is a win-win for both of us. Why? Because, A, you're able to get rid of this asset. You're able to make some money off of an asset without putting any money into it. You can't really put it out for a traditional sale because you can't really get traditional financing on this thing. So you're able to get some money in your pocket. You're able to get the building renovated, and there's no danger to you, because at the end of the day, if I default, then guess what? You're still good. You still have an opportunity to get the building back. Plus you got my money. Plus you got the repairs done on the building. Isn't that grand for you? And for me, this was good because I was able to put my hands on the building without having to pull my fucking credit, without having this debt count against my debt to income ratio, without having that weight on my debt to income ratio. I was able to, not short circuit, but I was able to sidestep that requirement without having to put up money. Without having to put up a tremendous amount of money. I was able to sidestep it completely. And so it was a win-win situation. I ended up getting this building, ended up putting tenants in there. I had it fully leased out. I built an apartment in the office area. At that time, I was a young bachelor with a husky. So me and my dog lived there, and I was on-site management, but I pretended just to be the manager, not the owner. And I was able to make money off of this building for years and supplement myself and supplement my income. And then I got to the space where I ended up selling the building before the balloon note came up. So what's a balloon and where's all of this? So I pitched the owner on the promise that, hey, I'm going to pay this thing off, or I'm going to get real financing on this thing. Give me about 5 years. Give me time to build the rental portfolio. Give me time. I mean, not the rental portfolio, but give me time to build the balance sheet. Give me time to actually get some tenants in here. Give me some space to do that. Give me some space to go ahead and get this building stood up. And then I'll turn and get my bank to finance it. But my plan all along was that I was never going to get my bank to finance it. I was just going to get it standing up, cash flow off of it for 3 or 4 years, and then sell it before the time period came up. And that's what I was able to do. So I was able to sell that building and make me a smooth, I don't know, $50,000 or $60,000. And I took that $50,000 or $60,000 and owner financed another multifamily. And I'll tell you guys about that at another time, in another space, another place. But if anything, what I can tell you is that creative financing is the way, the truth, and the light. And you should fuck with it.